Sorry for the vertical stream. I forgot to push a button. It's so annoying. If you don't push the right button before you go live or before you set up the live, it's gotta be this way. So hello. If you're not watching this live, welcome to my live streams. This is where I hang out with you guys for an hour to 2 hours and we just talk all things skiing and snowboarding and YouTube and content creation. It's super rad. So I'm excited to spend this time with you guys. It takes a second for people to join in, so not an issue, and I'm excited to answer you guys' questions. Even if you're watching not live, feel free to bombard me with questions. Ask me anything you want to know. Once again, about skiing or snowboarding. We're gonna have a grand old time. Obviously, we gotta wait for people to kind of jump in here, catch up on the live stream, and join in. And then, if you're wondering what happened to last Thursday's live stream, my sister had a baby, so my wife had to leave my house, and I didn't have anyone to kind of watch the kids. And I was gonna move it to Saturday, but my wife was still out of town, and it was just okay. That's what happened. But we got OG Gamer. What up, dude? Good to see you. And Burb CLV Truth, how we doing? Once again, everyone's starting to pour in now, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, we have a new member to our family, little Eloise, and the kiddos are super stoked to have a new cousin. That stuff's always super exciting. But today in this live stream, I would love to talk about the plan for this upcoming season, where we're going to travel for the most part. I have a lot of that locked in. We're also going to talk about just like the structure of the season, what I see kind of content-wise and all that kind of stuff. And Truth, thank you for the congratulations. More congratulations to my little sister. Once again, it's always fun to add new members to the family. The family's growing. When are you hitting Terry Peak in Buck Hill, South Dakota? I don't know. We were trying to go a couple years ago and it just didn't line up. It didn't work out. Saw you all got some snow last week. We did on the upper parts. The peaks got some fresh snow. The leaves are changing already. Could be an early season. It's been pretty chilly in the mornings. You should go to Canada. I've been getting a lot of that as well. A lot of it go to Canada. Okay, don't you know? We'll make our way to Canada. Caleb, sup? How am I doing? Dude, Ducky, thanks for asking. I'm actually doing really well. Yesterday, I had one of those moody days. You know those days where you're just like I'm not depressed, but man, I'm not feeling it. It's just not my day. I was a little under the weather. My throat was a little scratchy. I don't like being sick because I tend to be a pretty healthy person, and then you get sick because I got kiddos, and the kiddos love to get you sick. But I'm doing good. It was one of the worst week ones of football of my life. Being a Green Bay Packer fan, not only did we lose, we lost our quarterback. I'm in 3 different fantasy leagues. I lost every single one. Yeah. It was not I was like, maybe Aaron Rodgers. Maybe Aaron Rodgers will come out and make my day. Came out through a big old goose egg against the 49ers. I was like, okay. That's a bad week 1 of football. OG Gamer, man, you got school, man. Don't be sorry. It's all good. Fresh snow rules. Charles, what's up? Good to see you on the stream. On your own opinion, how is the best way to learn how to balance on rails? So, Caleb, you almost don't balance on them in a lot of ways because you're sliding and you got momentum. Like, balance is involved, but I never ever really thought of it like, oh, I need to balance. But speed, because if we are, let's say we are balancing on these rails, well, it's easier to balance for a shorter period of time than it is a longer period of time. So if you have a 10-foot rail, the faster you go, the faster you're off. The faster you're off, the less amount of time you had to balance. So that's one way. The other way is get a little jib board package. They do come in the mail, or that you can get them on Amazon. There's like other people making them now for cheaper, I think, than Snowboard Addiction. But you get a Snowboard Addiction board, or whatever new versions of them, and strap in, jump on, and those little jib things and practice your balance. That's totally an option for you. Sorry, the stream's vertical, by the way. I didn't click the right button to make it horizontal, and apparently you can't fix that post. How about Nebraska? Yeah, they destroyed CU? Once again, I'm in Colorado. I'm a Packers fan, but I want the Dion hype. It's real. You want those dudes to do well, and they didn't. They got obliterated. So yeah, because I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, but like I grew up in Colorado, born in Wisconsin, so my loyalty to the Packers is so legit. But I'm gonna be cool with the Broncos. It's cool if they win. I'm in their state. They also lost. No one's winning. Canada is sometimes really foggy. Really? I didn't know that. The best place to go snowboarding is BC Revelstoke. I hear that. Still working on the summer board balance. Yeah, dude. That center balance takes some time, man. The more you're on that thing, the better you're going to get. Even sometimes I look at myself riding. I'm like, I look like a deer. Like a baby deer trying to ride this thing. And then other times I'm like, oh, dude, I'm getting it. Summer board ripping. So keep working on it. It'll start to click more and more and more. Do a kickflip on the tech deck. Oh, you saw that. Give me a second. Give me some space. Oh. I always do pressure flips instead of kick flips. Sometimes I have them. Most of the time I don't. Started my new Alpine Custom Donic board yesterday. Let's go, Ethan. That's so rad. That sounds gnarly. Are there summer boards coming out? Are there more summer boards coming out? Like styles of summer boards, or like Summerboard, the company, are they making new summer boards? STZA, I guess is more my question. Like, you want an off-brand summer board, or are you asking like, is summer board dropping new models? I guess are my questions. Back at you. How are you feeling so far about not doing daily uploads? Ian, great question. I am not hating it. I am not in a flow yet, believe it or not. You would think, oh, I'm doing less, I'd have more time, but I'm doing less and I feel like I don't have as much time. I don't know, it's a weird thing. I do believe it's slightly allowing the videos to breathe a little longer. Yesterday's video, kind of off to a slow start. So if you guys have not seen it, I'm gonna throw it in the chat. Please make sure to give this one some love. But the first couple not doing daily videos they got to breathe a little bit. We got 3,000 views, 6,000 views, 8,000 views. So that's all really good. The shorts, the committing to 3 shorts a day really feels like it's brought some life back to the channel. I'm starting to get a ton of new followers. Again, opposed to just being stagnant, or actually I was losing a lot more followers than I was gaining. So, which I don't really care so much about those vanity metrics, but it's allowing me to think differently. But I'm not in a groove. I feel lost and confused not doing daily uploads, as weird as that sounds. I keep forgetting I've made videos. Like, I not rushed, but I was like, oh, I got to get this September snowboarding video out, when I wanted to delay that video and post it tomorrow. And I wanted to post the skiing video that's going to post tomorrow yesterday. But I totally forgot I had it. I'm just like losing track of videos. I got to start like making sure I put them in the we have a video tracker thing so we don't lose videos, and I'm figuring it out for sure. But if you guys haven't heard yet, we're done doing daily uploads, which is fine. We're doing 3 days a week on the I don't want to say the main channel, but we're doing 3 days a week on this channel, Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesday, or Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Ooh. And then we're going live on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Might move it from Tuesdays and Saturdays. I don't know. We really like football in this house. So my wife kind of was like, yo, you can't do Thursdays till after football season. I was like, oh, you got a point there. because we like to go live around 6:30. And I want to do 2-hour live streams. We'll see. We'll see how we do it in the chat. But then 3 shorts a day is what we've committed to. Thankfully, I have a arsenal of content to dig through. So I guess my question to you, Ian, is how are you enjoying the less daily uploads? Do you feel like you guys can consume all the content that actually comes out? I think that was the biggest issue, is you guys, the subscribers, felt like it was content overload, which totally makes sense. And so please feel free to let me know how you guys feel about the less videos. Kaylee says, question, bro. What's the best advice way to grow a pair and be comfortable hitting jumps quicker, like speed? I'm super comfortable on the board, but something about hitting jumps with speed is iffy. That is one of the biggest battles for sure, is finally getting a pair, being like, I'm just going to go fast in this jump. I would say I've totally unlocked that, like, whatever, we'll go like fast. Like, I'd rather go fast because you go slow, you knuckle and it hurts. And you're so frustrated. You're like, I really just want to hit this jump and I'm not scared of it. But for some reason, I'm taking off speed and I'm coming short because I am scared of it. So a lot of it, because you could be mentally like, I'm going to do this, but you physically keep taking speed off. And you're like, what? So a lot of what you can do is just got to build a really good ride-in routine, your setup turns. You got to get it to where you're taking the same turns that you want without taking speed off. I really love to go heel side, toe side, up the wedge, especially if I'm doing straight airs. But I really had to dial in to where when I went heel side, I didn't take off all my speed. And once you can dial that in, you'll start going bigger off the jumps. But you got to get comfortable, got to commit, and you said it, grow a pair, dude. It's some people can commit to the full send way faster than others. It took me a while, I'm not gonna lie. What I think of Shady Rays goggles, there ain't nothing compared to Kuno Optic goggles. That's what I think. If you need goggles, Kuno's in the description. Andrew, what up, dude? Good to see you on the stream as always. What's the best snowboard for beginners? I don't really think there's like a best snowboard for beginners. I don't know if I really like. I'm gonna make that a title, best snowboard for beginners. Maybe I should dive deep and really find the best beginner snowboard. I like flat profiles though. I more like to go for profiles. I don't think a beginner should go on like a full super stiff camber right away. Hybrid camber is pretty forgiving for beginners as well. You can go that route. But I think flat profile snowboards for beginners. So if you could literally go on Google and just type in flat camber snowboard, and you'll find a really forgiving board for beginners. I'm going to my first baseball game. The Tigers, so stoked. Dude, have a blast. Sporting events are rad. I love going to sporting events. Do you get your boots? Do you get your boots? Do you get your boots heat molded? I do not. I ride so much that I pack them in all on my lonesome. And so when you heat mold, you kind of speed up that pack-in process. So it will be more comfortable, yes, but you'll blow your boots out a little faster. If you don't go as often as I do, not a problem. I just go all the time. That extra 3 weeks of snowboarding in a pair of boots is a kind of a big deal for me. I just got mine done this week, hoping it helps with ankle pain this winter because it's more. I hope it does, man. I hurt my ankle. I don't want ankle pain with my boots. So I hope you do not have any issues, dude. What up, Austin? Thanks for jumping on the TikTok live earlier. Been to Bogus Basin, but just for their hike park early season. I want to snowboard with you, but we're in different countries. Candy, I'm sorry. I'm going to a couple new countries this year, though. Maybe it could happen. You going to be in Colorado the last half of February? Yes. Kevin, I should be. I don't know. February is a big travel month for me. So I want to say yes, but I don't know. There might possibly be a Japan trip in February? Possibly. Also, what was I going to say? I had something I wanted to say. Oh, I think I might do a rail jam. I might host a rail jam. What do you guys think of that? In November, like a kick off the season, meet and wax rail jam. Even if you can't go, please give me feedback on it. Does that sound rad? Maybe give like a pair of clue bindings away to a winner, give a snowboard away to a winner. Goggles, of course. Really cool. Do it at one of those carpet snowboard places so people could try out carpet snowboarding early season. What do you guys think? Can you ski year-round in Colorado? Well, this last weekend was the last time I went snowboarding on legit snow from the winter. Was September 8th, so 2 days ago. I think St. Mary's is kind of the only place right now with snow in Colorado. Does anyone else know any other locations with snow? And Copper could have kept that hike park going a little longer if they wanted to, but they committed to their September 8th date, which is totally fine. I'm so thankful they went all the way to September. And when Keystone updated their snow machine stuff, they were like, yo, maybe we could start the season in September. They talked about that for a second. If it gets cold enough, it could be possible. Keystone can make so much snow so fast with that snow making system. But then they started having employee issues, so I don't think that's going to happen. Are Summerboard dropping new models like one wheels? Yeah, the Summerboard just dropped a whole new model. I don't even have it yet. He said I should be getting it pretty soon. The ultimate drift machine. Let's see. What are they calling this thing? I don't even think they are gonna change the. I just think it's still called the SBX. So it's still like that model, but they fully changed the some motor components and stuff. So it's like it's things that it all looks the same as the last SBX, but it's supposedly it rides like 40 times smoother. But they didn't like launch it as a new product, which totally makes sense to me with it being such a small company to not go crazy on the changing of names and things. It's not like it's Insta360 or something. Just check the donations. We're good there. Also, One Wheel is huge. So yeah, when they drop like a new miniature, whatever, I see why they changed the names and things. Yeah, I went to Bogus Basin one time. I need to get back out to Idaho for sure. First time Icon Pass holder, any specific times you would recommend not going to the Mammoth or Tahoe to avoid crowds? That's hard because, I mean, there's the obvious, like, Christmas break, Thanksgiving, like those are going to be crowded times. But as a snowboarder, you got to go when you can go. So like, unless you have the luxury of going whenever, obviously midweek, early day is your best time. If you're stuck riding weekends, you kind of just got to live with the fact like, okay, I'm going to be riding with a bunch of people. I know a place. It's a magical place that never has crowds on a weekend or the busiest holiday. It's called Area 51. It's Keystone. I go ride that park chairlift and I never have to wait. So even if I show up to the mountain and it's a sick pow day, but it's a weekend, it's crazy busy on a holiday, I'm like, cool, we're just riding this chairlift because it's the only one that I'm not gonna have to sit around for, and I'll make it work. So find your spot. I actually haven't rode a single Tahoe Icon Pass other than Palisades, but that doesn't even count. I had a bad. It was like none of the mountain was open. So I don't have that true answer for you other than the hacks that I just gave you right there. It'd be cool if Tech Deck did snowboards. They used to, OG Gamer. There are some old Tech Deck snowboards out there, man. They are not cheap. Kaylee, for whatever my opinion is worth, I love the no daily uploads. I'm like you. I got kids. If I lose a couple days, videos get behind and then I don't watch them. Now I have more chances to stay current. Cool, Kaylee. I really appreciate that feedback. And your opinion is totally worth it. Everyone's opinion is worth it. I don't have to take everyone's opinion as the Bible, but I love hearing people's opinions. So I appreciate that. John, love the vids. Question, when does a basin typically get skiable? October 15th through October 30th? By December. Skiable is based on someone's opinion. Skiable to me might not be skiable for you. I'm like, yo, is there any snow? And there's the lift running, that's skiable. By December, it all depends on Mother Nature. They blow a lot of their snow early season. So if Mother Nature gives us some early season snow dumps, it could all be open, or you could still have one run. I've seen one run open in December. So we're kind of just sitting, waiting, seeing. We're not supposed to have a crazy good snow season, sadly, but things could always be different. Or we could just have one really rad cycle that sets us up for just a pretty solid season. I'm always cool with those too. Caleb says, I always check out because I feel like when I get off the little ramp to go on a rail, I feel like I'm going to get high enough and the front of my board is going to catch and slam my face. Yeah, Caleb, urban on is what you're talking about. It's tricky. The faster you go makes the urban ons easier as well. You don't have to jump as high. So your balance, the amount of time you got to balance is easier with speed, and your like approach to get onto the rail is much easier the faster you're going. So it's kind of a hard thing though. The faster you go, the harder the slam. It is such a fine balance. And I posted a video the other day, and I don't know if you saw it, but I posted this video for you, for people like you. And I talk about getting good and the commitment and what it's going to take to get to like my level of snowboarding. And so there's that video right there, because there's a lot of commitment. There's a lot of, someone said it, growing a pair, sucking it up. Like, you want to ride rails? Well, you gotta pay your dues. I also posted a short about it, and I was like, everyone's gotta pay their dues. Everyone's gotta give a bit. I want Shredbot style edits. Dude, Austin, I want them too. Possibility, because we're definitely going to go out there and film park. But it's a possibility. They just don't do well, is the problem. But they do well for the soul, Austin. I know what you're saying, man. And if they make you happy, they're so worth it. Charles, I'm stoked that you're a football fan too. You should go to White Pass soon. I'd love to go to White Pass. I just bought my first snowboard set. I'm pumped to use it. I got an Arbor Coda camber board with Arbor Cypress bindings. I didn't even know Arbor made bindings. That's actually sick. Burton ruler boots. Dude, I'm hyped, Monkey Man, that you're hyped on your setup. You want to complete your setup and make it perfect. A little shameless plug here. Grab an Evolution sticker. Throw that on the snowboard. If you want, you don't have to. It does support the dream. But if you guys don't have your stickers yet for the season, a lot of people are getting new gear, new helmets, new snowboards. Come on, throw that sticker on there. Let everyone know you're part of Team Buckhouse. There's the link for stickers. It's also linked in the description. Stickers are one of the best ways to support the channel, and you get something back. It's like a donation that you guys get something in return, which is really cool. But I'm stoked on your Arbor board. I haven't really rode Arbors, or I haven't rode Arbors, but I know a lot of people that have and loved them. What's the biggest tips for flat ground 360s by a Napton twin for free carve? Whoa, let me read that one again. What are your biggest tips for flat ground 360 buying a Napton twin for free carving? Pressure points. You gotta learn the pressure points of your snowboards, especially if you're gonna do like a front side 360. You really want to load your tail heel side pressure point. Does that make sense? Your tail heel side pressure point. You load that pressure point, so you carving and you pop, and it helps you spring you into that front side 360 on flat ground. Backside 360s are more of a, you get on your toes and you kind of because you can jump off your toes. So you jump and then rotate for flat ground backside rotations. Dude, we got 60 people in this stream. Who's ready for winter, dude? Let's go. What's up, everybody? Thanks for jumping on the stream. I missed you guys. Clearly posting short form content has been working. Oh, there goes everybody. The moment I get excited about you guys being here, yeah, I'll take off. Sorry, the live stream's vertical, by the way. It was supposed to be horizontal. I missed a button. Here we are, Dawson. How we doing, man? I'm behind in the chat. That hasn't happened in a minute. If you want your question answered and you don't want me to wait to catch up, because I do try to read everybody's comment, try to make everybody feel special, because you're special to me. You can drop a donation, though, either here on YouTube with the Super Chat or on Venmo or Streamlabs. That's the pinned comment. And I will go directly to any donations and read them first and then come back to my spot in line. If I miss your comment or your question, I do apologize. Do you ever go to Tahoe? I used to go to Tahoe every year. It was rad. I will be back. Possibly this year. I did find myself missing some videos due to there being so many uploads. So personally, I think it's a good change, but I also understand people making the video a part of their daily routine. Yeah, some people would have it locked in on their daily routine, and then, school, something else changes in their daily routine and they start missing them. Totally fine. The cool thing too, though, is like if you ever want more, we have legitimately thousands of videos on this channel. So you can always go catch an old episode and get stoked for snowboarding. I had ankle surgery 2 years ago, so I know what you mean about the pain. It is the worst. Dude, right? I hate ankle pain. Dark Beach, what's up? James, what's up? Bought my first set of boots last season, thinking about buying a helmet and board this season. I live in Texas, so would you say going 5 to 10 days is good range to buy or rent? I think buying a helmet is great. It makes sense buying boots totally because you want something that's going to fit your feet. I mean, if you're getting 10 days, yeah, having your own snowboard, I don't see anything wrong with that. The cool thing is you're going to get consistently the same board. So when you finally come back out again from Texas, like your setup's going to feel the same. It's not going to be like, oh, they put me on a different camber shape, or this one's a little bigger, a little smaller than the last time. So you're going to have like the same snowboard every time you snowboard, and that could totally be worth the price, especially if you get a good deal on your full snowboard setup. Like being from Texas, you don't have to spend, you don't have to buy like a $700 snowboard. You can go get one in the $300 range. That'll probably totally set you up for the season. The only thing that's kind of a bummer, unless you're driving, is just paying for bag fees on the snowboard. It's like it used to be $30 to fly a bag, then went to $35. Now it's up to $40. I'm going to the East Coast. Anyone on the East Coast that wants to snowboard with me, I will be there September 26th through the 27th. I'm going to Liberty Snowflex in Virginia. If anyone wants to come, if you're in Virginia, near Virginia, it's totally worth the drive. Come rip with me and my boy Kenny at Liberty Snowflex in Virginia. It's going down. It's happening. I'm coming out to the East Coast to snowboard. September 26th and 27th. It's literally one of my favorite places to snowboard. It's wild. I'm right there. Dude, Dark Beach, come on. What days? The 26th through the 27th. I'll be at Liberty Snowflex. It's carpet snowboarding. Yeah, Trevor. Carpet snowboarding. It's so fun. Gunnar and Rex, hello, what's up? Either way, it all makes it you best season ever. Dude, I have a feeling this is going to be the best season. Like, I literally can feel it. It's going to be one of the best seasons ever. Robotech, what up? What's the name of the impact shorts? They're in the description of my video. Inhuman Crash Pants. Do you ever go to Tahoe? If you do, which resort do you like? I've been to North Star, Kirkwood, and Heavenly. Kirkwood's a little away from Tahoe, but Kirkwood's big mountain rad. Dougie, what's up? North Star is a ton of fun. Park focused. got some good riding, but mainly park focused. Heavenly, got some good runs or whatever. I like the Groove Park at Heavenly and the view. Dude, Heavenly's view of Tahoe. Tristan, we were just talking about the Snowflex trip, Tristan. Meadowlark never has lines, so it's totally a sick mountain. That's rad. I have a question about boards, boss. Ethan, feel free to ask. Just straight up write the question, and that'll be the easiest way. It's a way for me to get to you again. Cloud, hello. Double time here with the presidential debate. Britt, let's go. Joseph, I was like, oh man, no one's gonna be on my stream. I'm gonna be watching the debate. Psych. We got 40 people here. That's what's up. What do you do if ice gets in the bottom of your clue bindings? Like in the channel when you click in, I just kind of use my finger and go. But that's like that with any bindings. Like literally any bindings will get snow in them. And you just put your hand down there and go get all the extra excess snow out. Unless you want to stand on snow. I've never liked standing on snow. Or I'll slap my tail, like the beaver slap that the lifties always get all mad about. Knock all the snow out and then step in. I've not been to Cedar Point yet. What is Shredbot style? It's like a very cinematic edit, like of really cool tricks and just like the best of the best tricks. Kind of like this video. Dun, 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 dun. Give me 2 seconds. I'll get the video. This video did not get enough love. It's kind of my fault for when I posted it. Where is it at? Oh yeah, this video didn't. This is like my season edit from last year. Shredbot style. Check that video out right there. You will highly enjoy it. Can you make a video on how to get prepared for the season during off season? I can. I could definitely make that video. I wonder if I have made that video in the past. I was buying a Nitro Beast with some clues, but I figured out the best max weight is 175. I'm more on a buff side of the 225, so I'm wondering if the Beast will work or what should I go for. Yeah, so if the Nitro Beast weight is for 175 and they don't have a size that supports 215, don't get it. You really want a snowboard that's going to fit your weight range. Snowboard size is based off your weight, not your height. And so if you get the 175, there's a good chance you're going to snap it, pressure crack it on the top sheet, or it's just not going to perform for you the way that you were going to like it to perform. So try and get the board for the 115 weight range, which will probably be in the like one size, like 160s, like 162. Probably, I'm guessing, by the way. L Stacker, what up, dude? Go to J Peak. I'd love to get out to J Peak. What jacket would you recommend? I've been rocking the Vertica Signature Series super warm jacket. I think it looks good. Super warm jacket. I'd get the shell. Unless you get cold on the mountain, the signature jacket's so warm. But they have so many jackets on Vertica's website. It's in the description. Go to the gear section. You'll see the Vertica website and go shop around. Straight up, JB, if you ain't following, you ain't trying anything new. Trial and error until comfortable. Want to get better? Ride more. Time on snow, best way to get better. Team Huckhouse, yo, can I ask Summerboard to fix? Anyway, you can ask Summerboard to fix the website. What's wrong with this website, Gabe? I didn't even know something was wrong with the website. I do have access to talk to Summerboard pretty directly. Got an Arbor last season. Love it. Let's go. Clouds riding a Never Summer. been trying to buy a new controller, but not been able to because it redirects me to buy a whole new bundle again. Oh. Well, don't do that. Let me see. Whoa. I just tried and it didn't add to cart. Yeah, I'll shoot him a message and let him know that someone jumped on my live stream and was trying to buy a controller, but the website's not allowing it. No problem at all. I got a few Arbor's great decks. Let's go. Cody, aka Slush Badger. Cody in the house. Hey, from Ohio, just bought some Clue bindings on Marketplace last week. So stoked to be doing hot laps. I can't believe someone was selling on Marketplace. Let's go. That's a snag. Helmet equals yes. Wear it every time. Picking your friend's brains out of the snow is not fun. That's kind of graphic, but I agree. Snowboarding, you're just going so fast. You're going about 35, 40 miles per hour all the time. It's a good idea to have a helmet on. Come race sugar. Those days we run daily Nastar, meaning 2 race runs a day. We want to see you race. Dude, I'm down to give racing a try. I'd get in there, get in the race, see what I got. Dude, I hope you do get some clues someday. If you haven't signed up for the Clue early access right now, what are you doing? October 6th is when the Clue bindings become available. So sign up for early access so you can get your pair before they sell out. They become available on October 7th to the world. So there's a good chance that your size of bindings, and specifically the color that you might want, will sell out. They sell out every year. So grab yourself or sign up for the early access and get notified, because you're probably not going to remember. I only remember because I got to plug it all the time. I would totally forget. So signing up for that quick reminder is a great way to go. Going early January, am I cooked to Colorado? Not necessarily. Do get parking. Parking is going to be your hardest thing. Show up early. Get your runs in early. So if it does get brutal, you can always get out. Lou, I'm stoked that you love the videos, man. Appreciate it. Jared, what up? Any reason not to buy the $100 Echo Mountain night skiing pass for after work laps and drills? Zero reason not to. Buy it. I didn't even know that existed. What a deal. Echo Mountain's not that far from Denver. Jared, you changed my life, man. If I didn't live near other night riding operations, I would do that for sure. $100, dude. What, you got to go like 3 times to pay that thing off? Do it, man. The more you snowboard, even if it's at night, the better of a rider you're going to be. What time am I going to Liberty Snowflex? On the 26th. I will be there, Dark Beach, from open to close. They open at like 3. They close at like 10. We will be there the entire time. Technically, we'll be there on the 25th as well, but we fly in on the 25th, so there's no guarantee. Flights could get delayed, things could happen, but we're going to fly in, go night riding, ride the next day, leave the next day. 4-day trip, 2 Snowflex, full send. We'll also be skateboarding in the area because Kenny is a sender on the skateboard, so that'll be a lot of fun. Trevor, thanks for jumping in for a second, showing some love. What inspired me to start snowboarding? Asking the real questions. My dad disappeared for like a chunk of my life. He got stationed in Hawaii after my parents got divorced, and then he served in Iraq for 2 years. So my dad was gone for 5 years out of my life. in the early stages of that, my mom found comfort in a church and the youth group dudes, the older guys at the church, who were like the coolest people in the church. Were like, yo, little dude, you want to go shredding? And I was like, you want to take me snowboarding? What? So they took me snowboarding, and I thought James, the guy that took me, was the coolest dude. And I was like, when I grow up, I want to be James. And in my mind, James was the sickest, raddest snowboarder in the world. And so I was like, when I grow up, I want to be a snowboarder. Years went by, got a little confused, thought I was a prep that skateboarded. And then I was like, that's not me. And then eventually I moved up to the mountains, started snowboarding. And I became a professional snowboarder. So I literally did what my little 11-year-old self wanted to do. Snowboard for a living. I was like a very rushed version of that. Blake. Hey, Jonathan, saw your review on my home hill, Grand Geneva. Dude, the mountaintop. I thought it was all right, but even though I love my home ski hill, I think you may have overrated its terrain park. Bummer. I didn't get to ride it. If you ever do another review, you should give them some tips on their park. All right, Blake. I appreciate it, man. You're there too, though, man. Do it. Give them the tips. Be like, hey, guys, this ain't good enough. Step it up. Anything, stoked to see you on a live stream, man. Welcome. That's one of my favorite videos. Came in from Dodo. Amateur snowboarder, what's up? Just looked at what day the 26th is. I think it's a school day, but I might be during break. I don't know. Well, I'll be there. It should be Thursday and Friday. Let me see. They're both school nights. Technically, Friday would not be a school night. And we're going to be there till 10 p.m. So anyone's welcome to come shred with us. We're going to be there. Liberty Snowflex. I'll do another live stream talking about it. We got some days before that goes down. I'm just stoked to be going on a snowboard trip. I love snowboard trips. And then I love coming home to my kids and obviously my wife, but like coming home to the family. I miss them every time. Buckhouse for precedent. I just counted 17 decks, 4 sets of bindings. Long, too short, just in case. Only rode 6 decks last season. Promo liquid decks are made by Marvin K2. Just have fun. It's a lot of decks. I have a lot of decks too. What do I think of the Vertica bibs? I love the bibs, the fact that you can turn them into pants. I'm not a big bib guy. I did find their bibs comfortable, though, for sure. And they keep your pants up. They do their job. They definitely keep the snow out. They keep your pants up. I will be putting my bibs back together for the POW season. And then once the POW season's over, unzipping it, boom. 2-in-1, man. Pants and bibs. I think that's the best part about them. Where in Colorado do you ski the most? It's normally Keystone, but you'll probably see me more at Copper this year. Who knows? Could be the backcountry with the Badger. It could be traveling. Who knows? We could be everywhere. What's a good new board to get my board? What's a good new board to get my board is pretty old, and so the bindings and the boots. Depends on your age. Sometimes the best new board is the cheapest board that you can find. I've been in that lifestyle. I think the Burton Custom is the best board on the market. So if you really need a new board, Burton Custom. Where are you skiing again? Liberty Snowflex in Virginia. Will you ever go to the East Coast? Sam, I'm going on the 26th. 25th, 26th, 27th. I'll be snowboarding on the East Coast of September. Hey, Jonathan, what do Canadians have to do to get a hold of an Evolution sticker? Great question. Canadians, Europeans, New Zealanders, if you don't live in the United States and you want to get an Evolution sticker, you want to throw it on your helmet and let everyone know you're part of Team Buckhouse, it's very simple. all you got to do is click this link right here that I'm throwing in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. And you just got to get one. And it will ship for free to you. We ship stickers worldwide for free. We also ship for free in the United States as well. So get your sticker. You don't got to pay for shipping. It's coming your way, whether you live in Canada, Europe, China. Sent stickers to Russia. I've sent stickers to Korea, South Korea. We ship stickers. My friend's also been watching you every day at school. That's so funny. I used to watch Halo videos at school all the time. There was a kid that would tattle on me. I'm like, dude, you gotta stop that, dude. You gotta stop tattling on me, man. Cause you ain't perfect either, dude. Stitches get stitches. My favorite riding is night riding, especially out here on the East Coast. It's a special vibe for sure. Dude, in the Midwest, I learned why night riding is so popular in the Midwest, because it gets so flat light during the day sometimes that you can't see until it's nighttime. You need those lights to actually be able to see, because like the sky and the ground, it all looks the same sometimes in the Midwest. It's brutal. Dude, my first time snowboarding was a youth group church as well. Man, that's sick. Isn't that so sick? For my second time snowboarding, I'm going to Winter Park with some friends. Have a blast, man. Winter Park is rad. My friend... Oh, that's... I read that one. Do you have a date for Keystone opening yet? No date yet. Keystone and A-Basin kind of do that battling. You never know when they're going to open type situation. It's actually really fun. What's your next stop in Vermont? I don't know. Hopefully this year. I'd love to get out there. Do you lock your clue bindings up on when you leave them on the rack? No, because they have the AirTag disc inside of them. So if someone steals my snowboard, don't steal my snowboard. I will get you. They got AirTag. The clue bindings, you can get an additional disc plate that you can stick an AirTag in and you put it on your snowboard. So if someone steals your snowboard, you can get it back. It's the raddest thing. So don't steal my board. You will get caught. But locking your snowboards up, guys, is not a bad move. Snowboard locks are like 20 bucks. People do steal snowboards. Hopefully with this invention that Clue came up with the disc plate, can hopefully stop a lot of theft. That'd be huge. It's so lame that people do it, but they do. Are you doing anything special for opening day? Definitely snowboarding. Sometimes I'll go for first chair on opening day, like for the first resort of the season. I'll go and be like one of the first people up the mountain. That's always fun. Also, do you carry a small screwdriver just in case of the ice buildup? Scott, I don't get ice buildup that bad. So no, I've never had to like ice pick ice out of my clue bindings. But yes, if you had a screwdriver, if I had a screwdriver and if I had ice buildup that bad, I would absolutely use a screwdriver to ice pick it out. I'm in the checkout page on Etsy, specifically says that the item does not ship to Canada. What item is it? BM 500. What sticker is it, I guess? Because you can also BM 500 shoot me a DM on Etsy or a message. Silver, yeah, that should totally send. Shoot me a message on Etsy. We can settle it without them. We don't need Etsy. Me and you can you just do it through Venmo or something. I'll make sure I ship it your way, man. That's really weird. That's saying it can't ship to Canada, because that's not a me thing. I also ship a ton of stickers to Canada, so I don't know what's going on. Lorenzo, I'm stoked that I'm one of your favorite riders, man. That's awesome. Stoked I can get you hyped for the season, for your days on snow. That's awesome. How's the snow looking? Right now, it's melting. Fan meetup at Copper? That'd be sick. I want to do a meet. I call them meet and waxes. I want to do it in Loveland, Colorado this year at a place where we could do a rail jam and hook you guys up with a bunch of gear for the upcoming season. Sounds like a lot of fun to me. What do you guys think? I can't wait to eat post boarding crepes at Keystone. I'm from Oklahoma, so I only get to go like 4 weeks out of the year, and they're always are a must. I have a confession, Noah. I've never gotten a crepe from that crepe stand at Keystone. I've really never gotten one. But it's my local, my home. Like I don't like to spend. You know, I just go home and eat. It's supposed to be the season of all seasons. I like that. Put it out there. This is gonna be everybody. This is all of us. This is gonna be our best season ever. Shredding. I don't know any other languages. Tyler, you know that, Tyler. Come on. You're on the live streams like every time, man. You know that. Sebastian, I just got your DM, man. We're going to handle that. Don't you worry, buddy. Are you going to Big Sky? Not planned this season, but yes, I will definitely be going to Big Sky. Have to go to Big Sky. Next European trip, for real. Make it like you do camp with signups. North Carolina crew is down. So going to Europe. I am not comfortable enough doing like a summer camp, like come with me to a different country yet. But maybe we could figure that out. I know like TJ does it with Japan. So maybe we go to Japan enough we could do something like that. I am going to Europe this year with Clue. I don't know where we're going, but we're doing like a Clue house this year, which is going to be really rad. And your boy's also going to Finland to shred this year. Something like that. With another brand. A new sponsor of the channel. Could be really cool. Could be really rad. But yes, Nathan, I'd love to bring you to Europe, man. I'd love to get that comfortable running around Europe. Then I'm like, all right, Team Buckhouse, come on. Let's do this. What if we have been? I probably need you guys to plan the trip. Especially because my first trip to Europe was like a cheat code, man. Clue just handled it all. Clue is the best. Oh no, you're making me crave a chicken bacon ranch crepe right now. Dude. I didn't even know that was a style, Dawson. It does sound kind of good though. I'm so glad you talked me into getting an Insta360. I used it over the summer for dirt biking as well. Connor, yes, dude. I'm stoked that you loved it. If you guys haven't grabbed the Insta360, best action camera for skiing and snowboarding or dirt biking. These are how I've been getting those mouth mount views and things like that. Linked in the description as well as the Insta360 cameras. You guys know that. Do I fat bike in the winter? I have a electric fat bike, like an e-bike fat bike that was sent to me to review. We made the raddest review video with it, by the way. We used it to tow me into a jump. It was sick. But I have it. I don't have a bike in the winter. It's cold, man. Do you use outdoor tech chip headphones? I like the Cardo system. We've made some review videos on the Cardo system. That's what I use. If you had to snowboard in one state for the rest of your life, not Colorado, which one would it be? Ooh, gotta do not Colorado. I mean, it's hard not to pick California. Maybe Oregon. I'd probably pick Oregon because it's got the longer ski season, even though it's kind of cloudy and rains a bunch. Yeah, Scott, we're still hitting all the resorts in the United States, man. This is a lifelong journey, man. We don't give up on nothing. Do we look like quitters, man? We don't quit. Hey, JB. Hey, chat. I'm hearing this season should be epic in the PNW. Anyone hear anything different? Ooh. I haven't heard it's going to be epic, but I haven't heard it's not going to be epic over there. I hope it is epic for you guys. What's my favorite snowboard spot? The best place I've ever been was Telluride. Nathan, that's the hard part, man. I did try to do winter camps. I was like, yo, dude, Powder Cat experience, big mountain, like Telluride. Let's go heliboarding together. I did try that. And it, not enough people signed up. Specifically, only one person signed up. So it's my fear for the Europe trip, man. I'm like, yo, we're going to Europe. Who wants to do this? No one signs up. I would cry. Some people have to ride with music. That's I must have the music, Uncle Fatty says. I don't have to have music when I snowboard, though. I kind of like the silence, being in the nature. I have a camp in Revelstoke 2 weeks from now. I'm so stoked, dude. That's rad. Jacko, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Jonathan, has my crossbone sticker been shipped yet? No, Dawson, I'm sorry about that. I haven't printed it yet. I got it all. It's been on the to-do list, and then new things keep happening that I haven't got done yet. It's coming your way, dude. Sorry for the delay. What kind / model of US brand snowboards are well suited for Japanese ground tricks? What's your opinion on Japanese ground tricks? Ooh, that's a great question. Nah, I'll write you on the, I'll get your message to you too, Dawson, when I'm like, yo, it's shipped. Japanese ground tricks are sick. That style of snowboarding, filmed correctly, can look super rad. Not my style. Mainly because it's just not my style. I don't know. I got butters. I can butter. US brand snowboards, you're going to want to go with something that's reverse camber. So something, something noodly, super soft. They exist. They're out there. The Rome Artifact would be a board. I don't know if they still make that board, but back in the day, that was the board for butters for sure. A Gilson, one of their like super loose boards, would be a good one. They also has the butter pad. Gilsons are a little heavy on the weight. Yeah, more just the shapes, or get one of those Japanese brands, make them ship it all the way over here. But if that's the style that you like, the ground tricks, go for it. That's the best part about snowboarding, is there's so many different styles of it. I literally love that people are like, dude, you suck at snowboarding, and they'll just see talking about my park riding. I'm like, yo, park riding is like, it's just like a quarter of like my snowboarding. Like I'm like a beast on groomers. I can butter like crazy. I can hit jumps very well. I can go ride the gnarliest big mountain chutes, but I can also destroy PAL. Like I've really focused on well-rounded snowboarding and not just one style of snowboarding. Some people only focus on one style. Could be just carving, could be just park. So yeah, I like to be able to do it all. Donick Napton Twin. That is not a butterboard. That would Will you come to Wyoming? Absolutely. We'll get there. Go to Winter Park. We'll make it to Winter Park. All right, guys. We still got 41 people here. I think we're going to end this stream. I've been live for an hour. I'm mad that it's vertical. It's supposed to be horizontal. We're going to be doing some work on the streams and everything like that. I haven't got to see my kids really much today, so I'm going to jump off, spend some time with the kiddos, and be ready for some more rad content. Go check out the shorts. Tomorrow we have a long form. If you missed yesterday's long form video, please go check it out. We're only posting 3 videos a week, so gives you guys more chances to catch videos that you've missed. So there's a great chance you missed this video right here. Mel, hello, good to see you. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. See you guys tomorrow. There's a video posting. I'm skiing in tomorrow's video, by the way. So if you like skiing, I will be skiing in tomorrow's video. Peace.